be curious and a lifelong learner. In this future with AI, the thing that is going to separate your child from AI and the rest of the pack is going to be understanding multiple different arenas and different areas of their life and continuously learning more and more about seemingly separate fields. And then also going deeper into the fields that you already know. And so if you're curious and you're a lifelong learner, you will know when the next AI trends are coming, what they'll look like. You'll understand what's happening in the economy, or at least have an opinion of what's happening in the economy and then what's happening in your industry. But like I was saying, the real magic that happens is when you're able to take two different things that are seemingly disconnected and you're able to relate those two together. I didn't come up with this by myself. This is a concept that James Altucher came up with, and this is IdeaSex, and it's taking one domain of your life and then taking another domain of your life that are seemingly disconnected and then connecting them. And then by connecting those two things, finding a way to connect those two things, you can create a very, very unique career, a very unique business, and then a unique perspective if you're not looking for either one of those two things. A unique perspective is what will separate you from anything else. Not only everybody, but even AI. If you are able to have a unique perspective on something, that is going to separate you from everybody.
Basically, your humanity.
Yeah. And so I wanted to go through IdeaSex just a little bit so that we can understand what to look for in our kids. Two things that are really easy to understand that I think a lot of kids are into: fitness, which a lot of people can understand, working out, getting in shape, and then gaming, which a lot of kids, teenagers plus, are into. If you're into fitness and you're into gaming, well, it's very difficult to have a very unique perspective on gaming. It's very difficult to have a unique perspective on fitness because there's nothing new under the sun. And it's a very crowded market in all of those different fields. So it's very difficult to be top 10% or whatever it is in fitness. It's very difficult to be top 10% in gaming. But what if you're top 50% in gaming and top 50% in fitness, or even higher, right? You can take those two things and you could be a fit gamer. Or instead of being like a fit gamer and a streamer or whatever, you could work for developing these games, right? Like you could do like a Wii Sports type of thing. Probably more relevant now would be...
This is another thing showing our age, the Wii Sport boards.
Right. Well, I think a lot of people will know what that is or have interacted with that before. But like now you could work at Meta, right? And create
AR, VR.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even at Meta because you could work for one of these software companies that are creating apps to go with the Oculus devices into that ecosystem. You could do that. Or to take a hardware approach, you could work for like a fitness hardware company. So like a Fitbit or a Whoop that's trying to gamify their users to get off their butt and exercise, right? So how often do I ping you? How often do I send you a notification?
Like, how can I show you that your friends are doing it so that you want to do it too?
Exactly. There are so many different aspects to this, right? I mean, you can take one idea, two ideas mashed together, and then you can create a unique perspective.
The more you add to, the more valuable it gets. So like, imagine if you added an insurance component to that, right? Like if you wanted to do that for specifically a health insurance company in order to lower the incidence of claims that they get, now you're looking at something that's really valuable.
Yep, exactly. And these are the types of things that these unique perspectives are going to separate you, because the state of AI as it is right now, especially with these like large language models like ChatGPT, it sucked up all the data and it is showing you what it has ingested. If you can come up with something novel and unique, it won't have that in its AI database yet.